What up, crew? D-Wrecker here. Welcome to a game called You, Me, and Her. It is a visual novel game that's basically a love story. But from what I read the descriptions, that I think it's possibly a psychological horror, at least maybe some aspects. There was a warning when I opened up this game that it does have possible mature content, which I don't know if it's language or visual or like psychological. I'm not exactly sure, but here's your warning. When I opened this game up, it went immediately to a dialogue. So let's go check it out. Let's see what this is all about. Been very curious about this game for quite a while. All right. I don't know if this... I haven't really listened to this, so I don't know if it has... Can I... Okay. Oops. I can't back up. Crap. You just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. Yeah, who else stumbles up and down stairs? I do. There are no branching paths. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there. Ah! Ah! Son! Ugh. At the top of the staircase, I stepped outside into a dazzling sunlight. Or sunset. This is the school roof. Most students are barred entry. You'd think I'd be used to the view from up here, but evidently a few hours difference is all it takes to make the world look brand new. Yes, the around like dusk. It's called like as a photographer's called, or anyone does videography or photography. It's the magic hour, or the golden hour, I should say. That it's like the several hours in between. That it's the best lighting you can get for any film, photography, all that good stuff. I did photography, and it's a whole new world at these times. Suski Shinichi. Taro, you up here? No response. The peaceful autumn breeze is all that greets me. Oh, I also realized that this is not ideal. There we go. You probably... Now you can see the rest of the dialogue here. My bad. So don't forget to follow me on Twitch as well in the description down below. Grass has sprouted between the cracks in the concrete, and the pile of desks on the far side is rusting from exposure to the elements. Why would they just leave it up there? That's just an eyesore. Is that common to some schools? They just leave it in the rooftop like that? I mean, I guess some sort of storage, but that's leaving elements like that? That seems kind of wasteful. It's just going to rust and go icky. Up here, it almost feels like a forgotten place lost in time. I love it. Specifically, I love the 360-degree view of the town below. I lived my whole life here. Every inch of this town is packed with nostalgic memories. The longer I look out at it, the calmer I feel. When they randomly voted me onto the campus cleanup committee, I wasn't exactly eager. But if I'd known about this little side perk sooner, maybe I would have volunteered for the job. Roof access is only granted to two groups, the astronomy club for stargazing, and the cleanup committee to haul desks in and out. That's a terrible place to store. At least cover it with a tarp or something, especially if you gotta use it again. Seems silly. That said, I'm told there are plenty of spare keys floating around if you know where to look. The school roof has a certain legend attached to it, you see. As a result, every now and then, other students will ask me to unlock the door for them. Which is why I'm up here today, at the behest of my friend Utoru. Unfortunately, he seems to be running late. I look down. There's a cell phone lying face down on the ground by the door. Whose is this? I crouched down and picked it up. God. Oh, God. Hey, listen, bud. My battery life is short, so can you make it short and sweet, bud? God. There's an incoming call from God? From God? Before I can answer, the ring stops. Admittedly, I'm a little relieved. Seriously, whose phone is this? Ooh. So, place a phone call, check the call history. Let's check the call history. I decided to check the call history. God. 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 Okay. What the heck? Next, I checked the address book. There's only one entry. Yep, you guessed it. God. A burner phone for God? There's no way this actually belongs to the big man upstairs, right? Now loading. What the? Hi. So. Okay. Boop boop. What? A girl looks back at me. My battery is dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Wanna get Zappy? Zappy. Is that what they're calling it nowadays? I'm an old man. What can I say? I don't know anything anymore what these kids do now. English is now like a foreign language at this point to me. At least the slangs now. If you're an elder millennial, you wouldn't understand. You get it. It's like worse than Cockney. Anyways, I think I pushed the wrong button by accident. Looks like I launched one of those visual novel games. Fourth wall? I've seen some friends play these on handheld games consoles. Wouldn't be surprised if they made the jump to mobile too. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of dating simulations for mobile, or visual novels, I should say. I never played one myself. Well, you better start believing, boy. 'Cause you're in one. At least, I don't think I have. I feel like I recognize that uniform. Do I know you? Well, she said it. I can hear a strange voice. What you doing up there? I guess, are you solar powered? You charging? There's a girl up on the roof over the stairs. Raise her hand straight in the air. Her expression totally blank. Just staring vacantly into the sky. Staring at whatever lies beyond. Huh? Her body starts to sway. Her voice is fading. You good? You good? Hello? Whoa. Exactly. Wait, what happened? Ow! You alright? So, that's how... I guess that's what happened? Ugh. Her eyes locked onto mine. We just went over this. My battery is dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Her face is so close to mine. I can feel her breath on my skin. Her lips are inches away. According to the school legend, if two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. Wanna get... You wanna get Zappy? I don't know you. Well, we're already here. I don't know what Zappy is. I can make an assumption. Maybe let's not get Zappy. At least not yet, until we kind of know what the hell's going on here. Okay, let's take a deep breath and calm down. Yep. What exactly does this girl want from me? Who even is she? Yeah, we're gonna play the smart route here and like not get freaky right now. I mean, come on. Wait. Isn't this exactly what just happened in that game? Wow. Wow. Is nothing sacred? Hi. What exactly are you doing up here in the roof of our esteemed academy? Miyuki? What am I doing? Well... Recharging. Nutty? What? Kissing. Okay. Well... Okay, kissing... Okay. I don't know if Zappy meant other things too, but kissing is... Okay, I mean, that's not too bad. What? Nani? Nani? What? Kissing. Kissing triggers the event flag. I've heard enough! Yuki swings her baseball bat. Oh god. Don't treat Shinichi like your plaything. Yeah, I'm not your plaything. Shinichi is... He's my boyfriend. What? Exactly. What? I've been friends with Sone Miyuki since we were kids. In elementary school, we used to play together all the time, but we grew apart as we got older. Happens to a lot of people. Yep, that's just life. While I've just been skating through life without any hobbies, she's quickly proven she can master anything she tries. With her looks, smart, athletic ability, and a natural talent of acting, she's become the school's queen bee practically overnight. Rumor has it she received over a dozen love confessions within her first month at this school. I'm told 2 of them were from girls, and 1 of them was even from a teacher. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Don't. No. At least that's what he was told. I don't know if that's actually true, but if you watch animes and stuff, that's not probably furthest from the truth. Unfortunately. Anyway, moving on. Supposedly, shut them all down. You go, girl. But they say one of the guys refused to take no for an answer, and she was forced to fight him off with a baseball bat. Oh. She's so famous, the students here can't seem to stop talking about her. Then there's me. Total nobody. I'm so invisible, I'm practically air. Bland. And offensive. Barely even there. Like a shadow. An utterly forgettable NPC character in the RPG of life. I'm hardly even worthy of breathing the same air as her. Oh, come on. Alright, dude, come on. Just being around her is making me kind of tense. So, yeah. I'm like the furthest thing from... Your boyfriend? You be quiet. Yes, ma'am. Shinichi and I are in a relationship. I'm afraid you don't have a chance with them. So can you leave already? That's not true. You're not dating. Excuse me? How would you... I'm a transceiver. God sent me to radio... God sent me a radio transmission from beyond the universe. Huh? Seems like she's 2 corn dogs short of a picnic. Whatever. Talking to you is a waste of breath. Listen here, Shinichi. Oh. Listen here. Shinichi and I have known each other for a long time. So, as his girlfriend... Got it. She raises her hand, interrupting Miyuki. You're the childhood friend character. Your true feelings are a mystery. It's a staple of visual novels. Okay, breaking weird fourth wall here. Interesting. Visual novels? Oh, you mean like this one? I hope the cell phone I found earlier. God. Ow. Just... Whoa. Was that a static shock I felt just now? Thief. The phone falls from my now numb fingers. She definitely snatches it back and shoots me an accusatory look. I didn't steal it. It was lying on the ground over there. On the ground? Yeah. So I owe you a favor. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I'll make it up to you. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Let's get Zappy. God. Hold it right there. Miyuki is now visibly trembling with rage. What was you call me? The childhood friend character? Are you seriously comparing me to the character in a video game? Yep. Bunk. Get real. She's a bonker. Oh. She slams her bat down hard on the concrete. Life is not a video game. All honesty, it kind of feels that way now. You hear me? My feelings are the real deal. Some video game characters can't possibly compare to... Got it. Miyuki's tone is dripping with fury. But the girl raises her hand like she doesn't even notice. Can you kiss him? Eh? What? If you're really dating, you can kiss him, right? What? That's nothing to do with it. Kiss him. Right now. Do it. Do it. Kiss. Do it now. Do it. Should be easy, right? Miyuki's face is so red. The sunset can't even compare. Fine. It's just a kiss. Perfectly normal for us too. I can do it. I can kiss him. But if we... Listen. If you're opposed to it, we really don't have to... I'm not opposed to it. Okay. Hi. To tell you the truth, I was always waiting for this. Man, this game just jumps right ahead. No build-up or nothing, just... right in. As kids, we were 2 peas in a pod. When did it all fall apart? Why did I start to distance myself? I'm really happy you asked me to meet up here. Miyuki? Her voice is barely a whisper. This will be my first kiss. But I'll give it to... I can't! This is too awkward! Kawaii. Cute. I just prefer to keep private matters private. That's all. Public displays of affection are far too shameless. Tell her, Shinichi. The two of us are dating, aren't we? What? I don't... Make it clear to her. You're the one who called me up here, after all. Your actions pushed me to make up my mind, and... Wait. What? I did what now? Don't play dumb! I know you wrote this. Miyuki pulls a letter out of her pocket. To Miss Sone Miyuki. I'll be waiting on the rooftop after school. There's no signature. I've never seen this letter in my life. Wait, what? Wait. Now that I look at it, this isn't your handwriting. Yeah, you should have looked at it better. Sorry I'm late. Oh. Arriving just in the nick of time. Akebono Yutaru, captain of the boys and Dreams Club. Great. Of course. It was this idiot. A rooftop confession, a legendary kiss. The two exchanged eternal vows of love. Yes, this is what dreams are made of. Me, the gallant prince, and you, the fair maiden. What? Sone-san? Oh boy. Oh god. Like my stomach is turning into a pit. Just, she must be so embarrassed. Visibly struggling to contain herself, Miyuki strides to the door. Yeah, and out. And slams it behind her. That's fair. Why? Nice going, genius. What? Was it something I said? Damn! Must have let all dreams go to my head. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Forget it. I'd better save the explanation for later. Or we're going to be standing up here all night. Hey, you! Boop boop. Her expression is still completely blank. I don't have the first clue what she's thinking. That whole recharging thing from earlier. What was that about? Recharging my Zappy. Okay. Well, what's Zappy? Kissing. Okay. What? You guys were kissing up here? No? Almost. What the hell is almost? I can't believe I have to explain this. Boop boop. You have to trigger the event flag. You need to raise your affection points or you'll fail. This isn't a video game. Got it. She raises her hand straight into the air like an antenna searching for radio waves. Aoi is a romance option. And this world is a video game. There's a term for people like this. Gamer brain? I'm not sure what the original definition was, but these days we use it to mean someone who can't tell the difference between games and reality. Right. But
黒髪ロング幼馴染がメインヒロインなの。
your childhood friend with the long dark hair is the main heroine.
青い攻略は後回しなの。
Aoi's route will have to wait.
バイバイなの。
Bye bye. What? Hey, wait! But she ignores me and runs off down the stairs. Huh.
相変わらずの電波っぷりだな。
That girl's always such an enigma. What do you mean, always?
というか説明してもらうぞ。曽根さんがいなくなった原因は何だ？
More importantly, I need to explain. Why the heck did Sone-san storm off like that?
そしてどうして向こうまで？貴様リア充か？リア充なのか？
Now you got Muko to boot? You punk. Are you a normie? Are you a goddamn normie? Wait a sec. Do you know her?
は？
Huh?
何言ってるんだ？
Are you serious?
さっきの電波は
That ditz? That was Muko Aoi.
俺たちのクラスメートだろ。
She's in our class, dude. And end scene. You and me and her. A love story. And we finally made it to the title screen. Hi. Muko Aoi. The name doesn't ring any bells whatsoever. To be honest, I'm not much of a people person. I'm pretty socially awkward. Like, it's been almost 6 months, and I still don't know the names of all of the girls in our class. But that grade A space cadet. It's hard to believe I could forget someone as unique as her. Huh. I crawl into bed.
ビリビリするの？
When I get Zappy. Back there, on the roof. Everything from her pose to her appearance. And everything she said. It was all identical to that scene from the mobile game. Almost like she jumped right out of the screen and into real life. And the protagonist's name was Sasaki Shinichi, too. No, it can't be. No, that's silly. I don't have the power to turn video games into reality. Do I? Whoa there, buddy. Now I'm the one with gamer brain. That visual novel was on Miyoko's phone. She probably has all the dialogue memorized. She was probably just acting out. And she probably set the protagonist's name to mine on purpose. But why? Forget it. I'm letting my imagination get carried away. Alright. I pull the blanket over my head, squeeze my eyes shut, and this is all gonna go away. That night, in my dreams, I see Miyuki, and we kiss. You and me and her. A love story. Ah. The start of a new day. Hooray. Man, that dream I had last night was pretty weird. But now today will be just the same as always. Famous last words? Just another ordinary... Huh? A letter tumbles out of my shoe locker. I take it to my desk and open it carefully, half terrified to discover what waits me inside. That's fair. me on the roof at lunch.
爆発しろ
Die! Ah! Yujiro, were you peeking?
曽根さんと幼馴染
First, I
である
found
ことが
out
発覚
you're
し
old friends
向
with
こうに
Sona-san.
肩をかけようとした上に
Then I found out that not only did you try to cheat on her with Muko,
そんな古式ゆかしいラブ
but on top of that, you also got this old-fashioned love letter?
リア充かリア充
You're a
だ
normie,
リア充なん
aren't you?
だ
You are. You're a goddamn normie. Oh, crying blood. Okay, not normal tears.
この男の
I
ロマン
think.
クラブ部長曙裕太郎が断固として許せ
Your God may forgive you, but as the captain of the Boys and Dreams Club, I, Akabono Yutaro, never will. Keep your nose out of other people's letters.
すまん
Sorry?
だが一応男のロマンクラブの存続にも関わることだろう
But you know stuff like this will affect whether the BD Club lives to see another day. Ah, yes. The Boys and Dreams Club. Don't worry. It doesn't make much sense to me either. Yutaro describes his club as 4 boys who want to pursue their dreams. Personally, I have no idea what that means. The club's actually been around for quite some time. But with a name like that, I can imagine many people would go out of their way to join. Unsurprisingly, once spring rolled around, Yutaro was the only member left, and the BD Club was on the verge of being disbanded. In the end, he convinced me to join, in name only, purely to keep the club active. Oh. It doesn't matter what I do as long as I stay in the club, right? My friend, you can't pursue a dream you're already living.
恋愛成就リア充となった暁には即刻除名
The moment you achieve romantic fulfillment and become a normie, your membership is null and void. This is the oath sworn by the BD boys. Maybe disbanding is for the best?
それは時々俺も
I'm starting to think so too. Yutaro, may seem like a goofball, but he takes this 100% seriously.
部の存続のために
No sense in sabotaging a relationship just to keep my club alive, you know?
ほらよ
Here. He set something on my desk. That's the game I saw yesterday. After Muko had left, Yutaro demanded to know every last detail of what happened. Obviously, I couldn't tell him about all that stuff Miyuki said, but I did tell him about the visual novel on her phone. I barely gave you anything to go on. How'd you find it?
龍二のそういう
Oh,
のに詳しいからさ
Ryujiro knows a lot about these games. Who's Ryujiro?
ああ俺の弟だ
My kid brother.
ヒロインが向こうそっくりだって言って
You
た
said the
から
heroine looks
写
dead
真
on
見せたら
like
一発だっ
Muko.
た
So I showed him a pic of her. That was all it took. Look at the girl on screen. Muko Iwi. Then I look at the girl sitting a few desks away. They're absolutely identical. A perfect 2D recreation. You told me that the developers model the character on her. I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Muko sits silently at her desk. She doesn't try to talk to anyone or play with her phone. She just stares into empty space. While everyone else is chatting about their morning with their friends, the space around her is perfectly quiet, like a vacuum. Almost as if she's focusing her entire being on picking up the faintest radio waves from the furthest reaches of space.
はい
Got it! Just then, she thrusts her hand up in the air.
電波受信なの
Transmission received.
開発スケジュール把握なの
Development scheduled confirmed.
攻略継続する
Route in
の
progress. She babbles to no one in particular. But our class is already used to her antics. No one finds her behavior surprising. At least, that's the sense I get. What a weirdo.
悪いことは言わん
Nothing
やっとけ
against her, but I suggest you set your sights elsewhere.
あんなのと付き合ったら苦労するに決まってる。
She's one giant headache waiting to happen. Huh? I never said I was interested in her like that.
じゃあなんで詮索を？
Then why are you asking about her? She tried to kiss me on the roof. Obviously, I'm gonna be at least a little curious, you know? But that's all it is.
ならいいんだが、
For your sake, I sure hope so.
あんまりいい噂を聞かないし、
I've heard some pretty bad rumors, dude. Such as?
男癖が悪いとかなんとか。
They say she's easy. God.
いや、俺は信じないけどな。
Not that I buy it, obviously.
彼女、普通にコミュニケ
I
ーション
mean,
が成立するよ
she's
うには思
impossible
え
to
ないし。
talk to, much less anything else. After witnessing her gamer brain antics yesterday, I agree. She seems like she's off on her own little world, or, at the very least, totally oblivious to the people around her. She can't carry a conversation to save her life. Hey! Wrong voice. Hey, Uturo? Is this game available on the App Store?
このまま持ってけ。
You can keep it. What? The phone? Yeah, Ryujiro got himself a new one recently.
SIM カード抜いてあるから通話はできないけど。
There's no
ゲーム
SIM
なら問題
card,
ないから。
so you can't make calls with it. But you can download games no problem.
龍次郎が言うには、
According to
ネッ
him,
トラ系の隠れた名
This is a
作ら
cult
しい。
classic NTR game. NTR? What's that?
俺にはわからん。
Hell if I know.
専門用語らしい
The
からな。
visual novel terminology, I guess.
が
But
何やら
I'm getting
男
some
のロマ
BD
ンが
vibes from
香
it.
る。
I see. And there she is,
Ohayo.
Miyuki. Good morning. Ohio. Miyuki's voice rings out through the classroom. Just like that, all girls start to gather around her in a giant circle. They start asking her questions, like whether she'd seen last night's season premiere, or she'd heard about the new story that just opened up in the store in town. No matter the topic, Miyuki answered each one with grace, sophistication, and a smile. Just like that, she lights up the room, drawing attention from quite a few of the guys in our class. This happens every morning, and every time, makes me painfully aware of the distance between us. Sone Miyuki is the queen bee, and I'm nobody.
学園という名の荒野に
A lone flower
一輪の花。
blossoming in the vast desert of this campus.
うーん
Man,
やはり曽根さんは
she's
お
just
美しい
so
な。
beautiful. Yeah. Here in the classroom, she's a star of the show. But I know she's just playing the part. As her old friend, I know what she's really like. Fussy and plain spoken. Dude, did you see that? See what?
曽根さんがこっちチラ見した。
Sone-san just glanced over at us. Quick, hide the sweat. Hold on.
俺やっぱり曽根さんラブだ。
I can't help it.
求めて告白せざる
I'm
を得ない。
crazy about her.
定めだ。
If I want to pursue this dream, I gotta confess my love. It's destiny. Good luck. I'm rooting for you, man. And yet, even as I speak,
ルル
boop boop, I can't help but glance at Muko out of the corner of my eye. Amid the cheerful chatter, she sits perfectly still, the very picture of loneliness. Yeah, she's also kind of looks dead in the eyes too, like just nothing there. Like very empty. It's kind of concerning. During class, using my textbook as a cover, I stealthily take out Uturo's brother's phone and launch the game. Now loading. Boop boop, here we go again. Same scene. Huh? Her eyes lock into mine.
電池切れた
My battery's dying. What battery?
充電
Need to recharge. Wanna get
するの
Zappy? Now loading. Yeah, this is definitely the same game from yesterday. The conversation plays out a little differently in the game, but for the most part, it's exactly the same as what happened in the roof. This level of pinpoint accuracy can't possibly be a coincidence. I never believe in coincidences, but this is kind of odd. But this is getting kind of good, though. She must have been intentionally trying to recreate the scene, word for word. Is she really interested in me? Whoa there, buddy. I muttered to myself. It's way too early to be drawing any sort of conclusion. It's true. Prior to yesterday, Muko and I had never even spoken to each other. Willing myself to keep a level head, I resumed the game. Okay, not loading. Oh, different scene. Wait. The heck are you doing?
親猫なの
I am the mommy cat. Nice try. Cats don't talk. They meow. They nyan. Boop, boop. What a strange individual. Aoi frowns down at herself for a moment.
親猫にゃの
Meow. I'm the mommy cat. Now loading. What the hell is going on? That's not what I meant. The scene strikes me as familiar. It definitely seems like the sort of thing the real world Muko would say, at least. And knowing her, knowing her perchance for oddball antics, I can't be sure she wouldn't do something like this in real life or IRL. I shoot a furtive glance at the IRL Muko.
ぬる
Boop, boop. There's her trademark pose again. She's not taking any notes. In fact, she doesn't seem to care about the lessons at all. Instead, she just sits there, hand in the air, staring into space. This is getting interesting. Even in autumn, the afternoon sun is as harsh as ever. My vision is engulfed in a white haze. Eventually, after blinking a few times, my sights finally register a lone figure. Oh,
新一
Shinichi? Standing there is none other than Sone Miyuki herself, baseball bat in hand. How romantic. No way. You're the one inviting me up here?
私の字を忘れた
No,
の
genius. Did you forget what my handwriting looks like? Oh, right. On top of everything else, she's a master of calligraphy, too. As such, her handwriting is extremely distinctive. Wait. Then, how'd you know it was a written invitation?
私ももらったから
Because I got one, too. Oh. She holds up a sheet of paper. I can tell it's the exact same stationery as mine. Then that means...
手紙を書いた人間が何かを企んでるんでしょうね
Can't imagine what she hopes to achieve by doing this. Who?
さあ
Who indeed?
とりあえず
Let's just
待
wait
って
and
みて
find out. Okay, then. We stand there in silence, side by side, gazing out in the town. The clear autumn sky seems to stretch on endlessly. I feel like we need to talk about what happened yesterday. But at the same time, it feels too personal, somehow. Never used to be like this. In the past, we had more of a playful relationship. We had no trouble teasing or joking with each other. But we can't go back to the way they were. The way we were. In the distance, I hear the crack of a baseball bat. That reminds me, why'd you bring the bat?
素振りするから
To practice my swing.
演劇の練習
It's for my next
ソ
performance.
フトボールが
The play is
挑戦なの
about softball. Interesting. Come to think of it, she was carrying one yesterday, too. You're really dedicated, huh?
2年でし
Well, as a second year, I did kind of steal the lead role from the older students. So now I need to earn it. I'm impressed. Close my eyes. In the past, we'd often go play at the local indoor batting cage. I remember her long hair fluttering with the motion. The motion of her perfect, beautiful swing. You're lying, aren't you?
何が
About what? Needing to practice? You're already a pro.
買いかぶりだわ
I think you overestimate me. Doubt it. You had the bat with you yesterday too, didn't you? There's no way she'd bring a baseball bat to a romantic rendezvous just because. She has more tact than that. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember hearing that she'd used a bat to defend herself from a particularly aggressive admirer. Supposedly, the guy came close to spending the rest of her life in a wheelchair. Oh, God. At the time, I thought I was just another overblown rumor. But where there's smoke, there's fire. Or so they say. Is it for self-defense?
まあ
I mean,
そういう側面も
partially. Yeah. All right. Well, try not to kill anyone with that thing.
バカ
Shut up. Miyuki pouts. She would never let this side of her show in front of our classmates. But this is the real her.
私だって
I'm only human.
怖い
I
の
get scared sometimes. I don't blame her for keeping her guard up around random guys. The rooftop door is the only exit. If it got locked, she'd be trapped. Just like that, her perfect reputation would be destroyed overnight. What was that? Looking at her face, I can still see traces of the girl I used to know. Okay, so it's just kind of a weird flashback. Sorry.
相変わらずね
You haven't
鋭いの
changed a
か
bit.
鈍いんだか
I can't tell if you're really smart or really, really dense. My bad.
別に諦め
That's
たわ
fine.
よ
I gave up on you
僕の
years ago.
昔に
Ooh. Bro, that's okay. I feel that was not necessary. It's true. We gave up on each other a long, long time ago. How long ago? Because you guys are high school. You guys are kids still.
それにしても
Funny. A mystery letter writer sure is taking her sweet time to get up here. Gee, can't imagine why. We exchanged sarcastic quips. I feel a bit more comfortable now that I know the old her isn't completely gone. That makes it easier to work up the courage to talk to her. Listen. About yesterday.
昨日の
Yesterday?
あ
Oh,
あれ
right. That. That was all an act, right? To help get me out of that jam.
そうなのよ
Of course.
新一嫌がってたでし
Looked
ょ
like you were really freaking out. Yeah, it totally threw me for a loop. I mean, I barely even know her. Thank you for showing up when you did. Seriously,
ううん
No need to
私が
thank me.
何をしたわけでもないし
I hardly did a thing. She stares at the ground, letting her guard down in a way that would be unthinkable in front of anyone else. Pause for a moment. Then, when she's calm, I ask her again. That love confession, it was all just an act. Right? Well, I'm going to end this episode here. Leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger. So far, this is definitely an interesting mystery. Not what I expected. So we're not sure if we're in a game or in reality. It's kind of a mix of both. And let's see. I'm kind of curious of how this is going to turn out. So, was that an act? Or is there some truth to it? Who knows? Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you think of this game. And like and subscribe. Join the Wrecking Crew. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you.